All right, welcome back, good people. On this video, I'm going to talk about tips on starting an online business. Tips on starting your business. Now, some people that I share information with in the beginning, before they become clients, they see things as too much work, right? It's too intense. It's too much to learn at one time. And I understand that. And people have a tendency to become overwhelmed when they get a whole lot of information thrust at them. And that's normal, right? None of that's abnormal. That is normal. But the key is to break it down in little segments so that you can deal with it, right? Because it's part of what you have to learn. It's like a learning curve, right? You know what a learning curve is, right? It goes like that. It's kind of difficult in the beginning, right? But as you continue, it gets better. It gets easier. You get more familiar, right? It's like terms. If I share terms with you about the plumbing business, now that's not a business or area that I'm familiar with. You would lose me with some of those terms because I wouldn't know what they were. But if you were a plumber, I could mention any term in that arena and you would know exactly what it is, right? That's the world you want to be in. You want to be in that world so that you know. That is what would make you an expert. You see, that is what commands the big bucks online. That is what commands the big bucks in business. That you're an expert. You're not a novice or somebody who just dabbles occasionally. You're someone who does that, right? Regularly. You know, I can give you a situation or a scenario and you can pretty much dissect it just by hearing it and tell me what needs to be repaired or what needs to be done, what needs to be addressed, right? And that's where you want to be. Now, do you get that overnight? No, you don't get that overnight. But over time, you'll be so good at it. And many times, it's not as long as you think, especially if you're a quick learner or you're someone who truly enjoy what you're learning, because it's like you'll feed and feed and feed on that information. And as you get that information, you can't wait to share that information. Because if you're anything like me, one of the ways that I know that I understand it is that I can share it with someone else. If I can break it down so that someone that doesn't know me can understand it, then I know it, right? If I can explain to you why you should start a business, then I know how to help you start a business, right? And that's what I'm doing with these videos. I also have a podcast show, right? My podcast show is called Speak with Larry's Podcast. On iTunes, any place you podcasts are, you simply get you a podcatcher or sign up with a podcatcher and you can listen to some of the episodes that I create. Now, this week I create one episode per week. This week I'm doing episode 220. Now that's 220 episodes that I've created continuously, never missing a week. Let me repeat that. Never missing a week. There's 52 weeks in a year. Do the math. So you have to have a mentality to be consistent like that, because as your audience grows, they're going to demand more and more from you, right? They're going to want to hear from you more and more, as it should, right? Because your audience actually becomes your bank. Because as you create products and as you affiliate for other people's products, you can introduce those to your audience. And your audience, by them liking you, by them knowing you, and by them trusting you, will go in line with what you recommend, because we're all in this together, so to speak, right? Now, if what I'm saying doesn't make sense to you, chances are you won't listen very long. And I wouldn't either. That's the beauty of it. You know that if it's not for you, right off the bat pretty much, right? Even my voice may be irritating to you, right? And you say, well, I can't listen to this guy. I've run across videos like that with people. I'm really trying to get the information. And they may have good information. I just don't resonate with the messenger. And so, there are so many other ways you can learn that you don't have to deal with that one particular messenger. Thank God, right? So you don't have to listen to me. But if you are interested in becoming an entrepreneur in the 21st century, you can do it. And you can do it without going to school. You can do it without spending a bunch of money. All you have to do is make the decision that that's what you want to do, and start to apply techniques and tools that are in place already to help you learn and share that information on different platforms. And more people will comment, more people will like, more people will give you a back and forth that you can build a relationship with them, because it's all about relationships at the end of the day. It's all about relationships. So by you knowing who Larry James is, then if you're ever introduced to anything, let's say I'm speaking at an event and it may say there are 3 speakers, X, and Larry James, right? You know Larry James, so hey, you know what Larry James talks about, so you might want to go and take a listen, right? But if you don't know me, chances are very good you'll just keep it moving, right? So that's why it's our business to brand ourselves. To stay in front of you guys is a way of branding, right? Because when I share content, whether it's on video or a podcast or a blog post, that's information that I've done research on, or that's information that I know about, and I want to position you in a way that you can receive it so that you can use it in your system, right? And the better I'm able to do that, the easier it is for you to follow me, right? All right, so having said that, I'm going to start on tips for starting a business online. It says, the beauty of the internet is that you can quite literally launch a business and make money online with very little to no capital. Now, if that's not an eye-opener, or that doesn't get your interest, this is not for you, right? Now, if you understand the mechanics of online marketing, or if you're great at social media, you'll clearly find it easier, but you don't need to be a pro to start your business online. Like anything else in this world, you'll either need a lot of time or a lot of money. If you have both, then clearly you're ahead of the game. But most people have more of the former rather than the latter. But considering that time is finite and we only have a certain amount of it, using your time wisely and managing your time properly is crucial to ensure your success. Business coaching is a lucrative online business that can help tap into the massive market of entrepreneurs, and business owners try to find their way in the world of commerce. The best approach you can take in this industry is to offer an incredible amount of value up front and then have people pay you for execution. First, you analyze the business and understand where it is today. Then discover where they want to be down the road, and then find out an approach to get them there. That's what you would do for your clients, right? And then as you do that more frequently, you would be better at it, and you will be able to identify quicker what your clients are in search of, where they want to go, right? Many clients only want more online traffic. That's what they're willing to pay for. Some want more conversions. They want more connections. They want to be able to reach more people so that they can, make money. Now, the understanding and successful execution of an effective strategy is key. You'll want to instill confidence in yourself. And to do that, you often need a good deal of social proof. For that reason, if you do want to launch a successful business, coaching business, first grab some customers and help them succeed. Number one, think about this. Find a need and fill it. This is what you would want to do as a coach or someone that you're thinking about starting a business. You want to find a need and fill that need. Next, you want to write the copy. Copy is the content. You want to write the copy that sells. Now, there are hundreds of techniques to do that, but it takes a while to get good at that unless you're just naturally good at that. But you have time, so don't worry about rushing everything. Just begin. That is key. Number 3, design and build an easy to use blog or website. Now, number 4, use search engines to drive traffic to your site. Makes sense, right? You create a site, then you use the search engines to drive traffic to that site. Number 5, establish an expert reputation for yourself. Begin to brand yourself and your company. Number 6, follow up with your customers and subscribers with email. Number 7, increase your income through back-end sales and upselling, creating your own products or use of affiliates. Now, the beauty of this business is you can make money with upsells, you can make money with back-end sales, and you can make money during the process. There are many ways to generate a profit with this online system. So think about, you're not going to be a one-trick pony, so to speak. You're going to have several different avenues of generating income, which is a good thing, right? That's a good thing. Finally, some online business opportunities that make money are teach online classes. Your expertise and knowledge can be very useful to you when you start your online business. Number 2, do affiliate marketing. I'm an affiliate marketer as well. I market products like Amazon, for eBay, and you should too. There are a list of products that I market, I'm an affiliate for, but that's simple. It's simple to set that process up. You just simply post the links at different places. Number 4 is design websites. If you're good at that could be a business you could start. Number 5 is open an online consulting agency, which is what I have. That is one of the things that I do. I'm an author, speaker, and consultant. So I help people set up the foundation of their online business. And you can do the same. I know what I'm doing here is not like something you can't do, right? You can do this all day long once you get the structure set up. Number 6 is use your research skills. That's something that I'm fairly good at right now. Been doing it for a while now, but over time you get better at stuff, right? So I can pretty much find what I want to find. I can find information about what I want to find information about, because guess what? It's available today. My best friend is Google. Anything I want to know, it's just the way you ask it. If you ask Google a question a certain way, 9 times out of 9, you're going to get an answer of some type. Wait, did I say 9 out of 9? That's 100%, right? So go figure. Number 7, become a social media marketer. Many people that start online businesses are not really familiar how necessary it is for you to understand marketing. You must be able to market. You have to focus on getting good at that, because that is like the bread and butter of your system. If nobody knows you or know you exist, how can they buy from you, right? Finally, social media consultant. Again, I'm a consultant, but I'm pretty good at that computer. I'm pretty good at those social media places just vicariously, right? Because it took me a process to set my things up. So I can guide you through that, maze of adventure. You simply have to want to. And when you decide that that's something you want to, speakerlarry.blog.